Hello, everybody. Welcome to Telly Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. Today, I have two very special guests, the VP of Operations and the VP of Talent of the brand Who Has It, Larry and Steph.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
What's up,
Thank
Telly?
you.
Okay, so for the people that don't know your brand and don't know your journey, can you tell us where you guys and how you guys got to your journey today?
Yeah, sure. So Who Has It is a social e-commerce platform that allows you to buy and discover new and emerging brands that are curated by thousands of celebrities and influencers. Our products there's so many that we have.
Countless.
There's literally countless. There's over 5,000 products. So
Different categories like food, snack, beverage, beauty, health, wellness. The celebrities and the influencers and the athletes basically use the site to find new and emerging brands and products that they enjoy, which in turn generates product sales through the website. So people who are basically looking to see what celebrities are purchasing and basically sampling to live a healthier lifestyle, whatever kind of lifestyle they can find right on Who Has It.
Absolutely. How do you guys kind of, I guess, find the brands that you guys work with to have this like box of who has what, pretty much, right? Because I feel like when you get the box, you're like, okay, who has it? I got it, but what do I got in my box? Because every box is curated for your own preference. So how do you guys find the brands that you guys work with?
So we have a couple different ways to do it. One, obviously, is social media. Brands will reach out or we'll reach out to them. We do have a significant amount of small businesses, and we like to work with small businesses to help them blow up, obviously, but to really push them forward and get them into the right people's hands. Pretty much, we either find them on Instagram, we go to different expos. What's the one we're going to next week?
Black on the Block.
Black
So
on the Block.
we look for brands that we feel just whether it's reach or whether it's like a marketing budget or whatever it is that they discrepancies. We're all coming back from like COVID. I think the economy is still rebounding in some degree, but we do what we can for smaller brands to get their product directly into the hands of people who can actually help influence their audience to come and purchase these products. So mainly like mom and pop brands, women owned, minority owned brands, Black owned brands.
I love that.
You can find your pick of different, new and emerging brands that you've probably never heard about straight on our website. And you can feel good about purchasing because everything is at the wholesale price.
Absolutely.
On the flip side to that too, one of the other ways that we do bring on new brands is any of the athletes, celebrities, or influencers that are signed up to our platform. It's a free market space for them to pretty much advertise things that they're doing, whether it's events, products to be sold. So we really bring the community together, and that's another way that we choose products.
Absolutely. And you get products. So what are the goodies in the box that you have here today? Because this is one of the boxes. And as you can see, it's not like a little rinky-dink box. You don't get like one little gift. You get literally a whole box of multiple items of different products from different influencers, celebrities, and just
brands in general.
Businesses, all different businesses. And I know you guys, let's open it up and see, because they have so many different things in here where you can enjoy popcorn, drinks, beauty products. Like they all range. You got Telly, got my brand. So if you guys want to try the Telly fragrance, Who Has It also has it. And you can have it as well too. Go on their site and shop the link that we'll provide as well below.
So you sign up using the access code CAKES or Telly or Light, contingent on the access code that the customers are using to sign up would direct them to the store that they would be purchasing from.
Absolutely. And you guys have cannabis products as well too. I know you're really big into cannabis, so let's touch on that. So it's not just like, snacks and healthy options. You do have medicated options as well too.
Yeah. So my background actually is cannabis. I helped Viola build out. I was one of their first employees when legalization started in California. I was with them for about 4 years, and then Larry talked me into who has it?
So I was using an app, actually it was Steph's app back in the day, called Verde Essentials, where I was getting my medicated cannabis products from. So always knew that Stephanie had a vast degree of knowledge in that field. When I got involved with Who Has It, it was more so back in 2018, around the time I retired from the game of basketball. Coming from that field, that background, I basically knew that there was a gap in the way that athletes were able to connect with brands. So I basically saw the technology, wanted to become more of a full-time involved, somebody who could help build out the platform, and brought in Stephanie around 2021. And everything that she comes with, which is, a vast degree, like I said, of knowledge and, wisdom in different departments. So
you guys met prior to Who Has It?
Yes.
Okay, you guys met prior to Who Has It, and how? Okay, I'm gonna switch this completely. Relationships. Are you guys in a relationship or are you not in a relationship?
We're in a healthy business relationship.
Okay,
we see each other often, and like I said, we've known each other for a long time. We're basically like family at this point.
Absolutely.
And it is like it's different when you involve business with somebody that you really care about.
Absolutely.
And, you have a lot of respect for. Definitely on like a level, it's like my work wife for sure. And healthy relationships and balancing life and personal and business is all something that I think is
I know all about mixing business and relationship, and mine is a little bit different because I'm with my business partner, and we share a brand together. So just making our business healthy as much as making our relationship healthy outside of our business, being that business can get stressful sometimes, so it's like you kind of just don't want to take that home with you and kind of like just relax, smoke a blunt,
right,
and chill, So I completely get the aspect and the dynamic of that, because it's running a business and running life is two totally different stresses.
Yeah, it definitely is it's interesting.
Absolutely. So for the new year, what are you guys doing different than you guys did last year?
I don't know if it's too much different. I actually had cancer, and I beat my cancer doing
Congratulations.
Thank you. Following Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet. So every year I try to do a cleanse, and this year I'm doing a 40-day liquid cleanse. And
no solids, all liquids.
Larry's joining me this year. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. So I went vegan cold turkey a few years back for like 2 months, and I like to challenge myself in like different like disciplinary aspects. And I know that health is something that is very important to me, and what you eat is very it all makes a difference, what I mean?
Absolutely. So, my brother is actually vegan. Shout out to Zach. He eating meat around him, I majority eat fish, pescatarian diet, but there's sometimes I like fiend for like lamb or red meat, which steak. I really try to stay away from. Just red meat. And I'm just like, it just takes forever to digest. It's not as good for you, With me and my brother, he's like, you don't know how that meat lived its life, and you don't know how it was processed, and you don't know what energy it brings. And I'm just like, and you put all that into consideration, you're like, damn, I don't even want to eat the fish, so it just makes you just feel like shit when you're eating these animals. And then we're here in LA and everyone's like, pro world, pro cleanse, and I'm on a diet myself. I wouldn't say it's a liquid cleanse, but I do have my gallon with me that I'm carrying like a child, and
that's great.
And I'm fasting for 17 hours, so 7 hours of eating and 17 hours of fasting.
It's like an intermittent.
Yeah,
water
intermittent
is
fasting.
the key, though. Do you drink water when you fast?
Do I drink water fast?
I'm saying, do you drink water when you fast? Are you
allowed
to drink
water?
I
drink water when I fast the entire time.
Yeah.
So I'm on a gallon for the entire day until I finish my gallon. Then I just completely stop eating, drinking at all. And I start like 2 p.m. because I wake up late every night or every morning because my daughter has eczema. So she gets up like 2 o'clock in the morning every day religiously and stays up till like 5. So we'll be up from like 2 to 5. Well, I'll stay up because I'm up at like 1 or 2.
We have a brand on the platform called Ebony Noir. It's Black owned, and she does these body butters that really, really helps with
I gotta
eczema.
get that. Yeah, I definitely gotta get that.
You have to log in and wishlist that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
because she's like, I mean, I've tried everything. I've tried the Manuka honey. I've tried like dermatologist approved eczema, everything, natural oils, creams, you name it. And it's just like, I feel like seasons kind of like trigger it, or certain things that she eats triggers it. Yeah. And it's religious. Like she wakes up itching until she bleeds itching. So it's like, it gets really, really bad, especially in the wintertime. Yeah. So I'm up literally I don't sleep. So.
And this the vegan daughter?
No, she's not vegan. My brother's vegan.
Your brother?
Yeah, okay. My daughter's 4. So she eats a lot, and she's like wears a size 8-10, and she's 4 years old. She's tall.
Everything starts in the gut. Absolutely. So, I mean, if you're down for it, I could show you some stuff that would probably help her out. Switch up her diet a little bit, but it would be temporary.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think she definitely needs a change because it's affecting my schedule, her schedule, like everyone in the household, because it's just like, she wakes up and she's like, Mom, I can't sleep because of my eczema and I'm itchy. And I'm like, stop itching, just pat. And she's like, but it's itchy. And, like, I can't, like, she's itching literally in her sleep. Right. So it's like unbearable itchiness for her.
We got to put like oven mitts on her.
Yeah. Oven mitts, hand mitts. I don't know, but I feel like it's been since she was little, like a baby. So I've literally tried everything, and I'm like, I don't want to do steroids. I want to try to stay like natural and organic, and the honey and the oat baths and, that type of stuff. So I'm still working on helping her with that. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how the Ebony Noir works out, because it is a really, really like good brand. I mean, a lot of our influencers and a lot of our customers on the site
I use it religiously.
Have been a lot of good reviews. So, and I know I want to say there has a I want to say it almost it's made for eczema. Don't quote me on that, but I think it does have some kind of a direct effect for eczema.
Yeah, I would love to try it. I definitely could, and especially it being Black owned. We got to support us. And so for everyone that comes on the show, we play this game so people get to know you outside of socials and what we portray on social media and, showcase to the world. So it's bad choices. Have you ever, I don't know, went to a bring your own beer party and didn't bring any beer? Questions. Yeah. Or pick your poison. Would you rather do what's on this card or would you rather do what's on that card? So that's these choices. And would you rather, same thing. What do you guys want to play? I play with you guys too. And rules to the game, because people come on here and cheat. You can't remix the answer. You can't change your answer, but you can give an explanation as to why you answered the way you did.
Okay. All right. But so you gotta go first because we don't know how to play.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. So which one do you guys want to play? Bad choices, pick your poison.
Or would you rather?
Yeah, both of these are like would you rather. The book?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just hand since we only got one book. Okay. So
we need more like games to play anyway, I feel like.
Let me see. All right. Would you rather, I'm going to do this for Steph. Would you rather drink a gallon of milk minutes before sprinting in a track meet or eat an entire pizza just before riding a roller coaster?
Pizza before riding a roller coaster.
Like regardless, you're throwing up, I feel like.
It's
like what's your preference, milk or pizza at this point?
I mean, I don't remember the last time I drank like a glass of milk, let alone a gallon.
And that's a lot.
I feel like just opening milk would make me throw up. So a pizza I could stomach.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
These are the easier questions too.
So who are you asking right now?
These are really like rated G questions.
Yeah, that's why I said these ones are like easy. These ones are a little bit more like, all right.
Are you looking for something
Well, let's play a different game.
Okay, we're gonna play this one's the
would
more,
you ever pet a koala?
Yeah, this one's the more like intense, like you really have to like sit here and like, I wonder what I would rather really do.
I think
just grab a whole bunch.
That actually says a lot about Stephanie. Is like, would you rather play the G-rated game?
Yeah, she's about that. So let's do that. So you guys pick. Let's say
very telling.
4 cards each, and then we'll ask 2 questions each to each other.
Oh boy!
So you guys can pick whatever cards, and I'll go first. And since I asked Steph, I'll start with Larry.
I pick 2 cards?
4 cards. So we're asking 2 cards at one time. So I'll show you. So first card, Larry. Would you rather post a family photo on Facebook where everyone's naked or have porn audio as your ringtone?
I feel like porn audio as my ringtone is something I actually would have did at one point in my life. So.
You know what's crazy? The first time Deontay ever met my dad, he does this thing. I don't even know what it's called. I call it like a bird call, and it's like a sex noise where he makes, and he did it in the elevator the first time he met my dad, and I'm like, is this what we're doing right now? Like, this is so awkward.
Made a sex call at Pops?
Yeah. Like, and I was just, not at him. It was just like aloud. Like, I'm here. It wasn't that. It was like a sex, like a moan. And I was like, all right. I was like, babe.
Beyonce could get away with just about anything, I guess.
Right. Literally.
What's he gonna do, BBS?
Literally.
You go.
So my turn. All right. Pick your poison. I'm just gonna. I don't know why. I just want to pick 2 more cards. All right. Would you rather?
They're all bad.
Mine are pretty bad.
All right. Would you rather have taste buds in your butt?
Oh no.
Or wake up in the middle of the night only to find your significant other masturbating to a photo of their ex?
Oh my God.
You're asking me?
Pretty tasty.
I, first and foremost, if you, I mean, they're both bad, but I feel like I feel like I'm trying to figure out which one I would recover quicker from. Like, damn.
I feel
Wait,
like.
do you get to keep your taste buds in your mouth too?
Okay, so here's my thing. Are you tasting what's coming out? Like, are you tasting?
That's a reasonable
it's in your
question.
butt. Like, are you
eating? That's a reasonable question.
My question is, are you eating from your butthole?
Taste things coming in or going out, or both?
Like, I'm confused
I feel
like nothing's going in my butt, so the only thing that's going out is shit.
Well,
so like, am I tasting my shit? I'm confused.
If you throw up, would you taste that coming out of your gut? You kind of taste it, so I guess you would taste it in your butt too.
Yeah, like
out.
I'm like,
go ahead.
And is the tasting consistent or is it like a one-time thing? Because if it's a one-time thing,
but once you taste something, you remember it. It's almost,
but you remember it to not do it again. So it's like I would go.
I feel like I like food too much.
I feel like
I love
this
food.
was a tough option. It's one of the tougher options you've probably received.
Absolutely. You know what? I would feel like I would rather see him masturbating with his ex, because I feel like that's a conversation. It's a form of cheating, yes, but it's not like he was actually fucking his ex.
It is much more straightforward.
And I don't have to taste anything. Yeah. I just got to deal with kind of like the hurt behind that, and deal with him or not deal with him, and see how I feel after that. So
I feel like that's a reasonable answer.
That's easier than just getting booty hole tasting all day and night. So I'm like, no, that's a no for me.
Hey. Tough choices.
Yeah. Both poisonous.
Would you rather eat a puppy or eat a Twinkie filled with semen?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm doing the Twinkie, y'all. I'm doing the Twinkie if it's my man's semen, 1. 2, it's a Twinkie, so it still tastes good. You probably wouldn't even taste the semen anyways. Hopefully he had pineapples that day. Sorry, Dad. And
you've had both before, but you never had a puppy.
Right. The puppy, I just got a puppy, so I'm like obsessed.
Right.
And I'm
now
I would,
like
and a puppy's like, why would you eat a puppy over a Twinkie? I just feel like the Twinkie's just the better option.
Reasonable.
What if it's not Deontay's semen?
That wasn't the question. That was the remix. That was in the rules.
Right.
Okay. It's on me.
That's true.
Okay. I'm on Steph, right? Because I asked Larry last time. Okay. Lose a week of your life every time you have sex.
Oh, God.
Or only be able to eat things you find in public trash cans.
This is a terrible question.
What was the first one?
Lose a week of your life every time you have sex.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, both of them.
I definitely am not eating out of a public trash can, so it looks like I'm gonna be dying pretty young.
They're both they're both terrible. But I was like, I would probably do the sex one too, because when I say love food, like if I'm pissed off and you want to make me happy, take me to eat.
I love food too.
Love food.
The fact that I'm on what day is this? 12?
12.
Of a 40-day like juice cleanse is kind of
how does it feel? Like how does it? Yeah, give it up for all the people that have New Year's resolution and are sticking to it. Because when I tell you, I'm not doing it as hard as they are, but I'm like working out avidly every day. I'm drinking my water.
I know I need the calories. I have reduced my calorie intake significantly in the last few weeks, so I'm kind of just on some yoga if you feel like it type stuff. Right. But for the most part, it's
more so for mental.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's tough. Like it's just overall dieting and just cleansing your body is hard. It's not easy. It's definitely a discipline that I feel like here we are in the new year and everybody's like, yeah, lose weight and but it's like, why do we need the new year to start that process? True. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why does it take something that everybody else we feel like is a part of for us to join it too? I mean, I think that's also part of the whole setting something that's almost like unrealistic. Like for me, I've never been on going vegan is completely different than going like on an alkaline juice cleanse.
Yeah.
So
raw everything.
But like once you get to a certain point, it's almost like spiritual. You know what
absolutely,
I mean?
Absolutely. And you just feel better overall.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you feel better. Your skin's clear.
For even like having doubts in the first place, almost.
Oh yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
I mean? Like if you are that kind of person where you can kind of just push through certain things and you have a will about your character, then it is rewarding when you kind of can look back and go, I wanted to give up at one point, but I stuck through it. So.
And it's all mental. Like if you believe you can, you will.
Exactly.
110%. Like
that's literally how I
110%.
It's all about your mentality.
Yeah, it's like if you think bad, it'll be bad. If you think good, it'll be great. That's just how I look at life in general.
That's life.
Absolutely. So is there anything else? Are you guys done with your questions? Do you want to ask more questions?
You want to ask
before we get
question?
into like?
What's the question?
I was just
Yeah, your last question.
My last question. Who's this for? Stephanie? Should I ask for Stephanie? I'm gonna ask you.
Mine is ridiculous.
I'm gonna just pull 2 more random ones.
Give her tough ones.
Okay, slightly different. We'll turn, from like the sex questions. Okay. Would you rather kill 10 people and get away with it, or get shot in both kneecaps?
Oh, tough. I would have rather had the sex questions.
Pick your poison.
Who are the 10 people?
That's a good one. That's a good one. If you can choose to kill whoever you want and get away
I get
with
to keep my kneecaps? What? Bye.
Right. No, facts.
Line them up.
Facts. What if it was like people you loved?
Oh, I'm about to have the most lit wheelchair.
Facts. I feel you. Because that's like,
you gotta take 2 for the team.
Yeah, absolutely.
How you gonna kill somebody you love?
And you could still move around with kneecaps. Like some 10 people that you love, that's more hurtful than like dealing with still living and having.
And I feel like you can get your kneecaps, like you, to your point, replaced, right?
You can.
Absolutely. You can have prosthetics and, you can still go about life.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I would do the kneecaps too.
Yeah, for sure.
But if it's people that I don't like, line them up like she said.
All right, you ready for this?
This is for me?
Yeah, because she answered the last one.
I'm ready.
Would you rather break into a sperm bank and drink everything?
Tragic.
Of course.
Or only be able to have sex if a family member is watching?
Oh, tough. Glad it's not me.
Well, given that I'm definitely not breaking into the sperm bank and drinking semen, I guess I would have to go with the latter. Yeah, but like, if you like close your eyes, maybe it's not so bad.
I just feel like, how would you still be able to like perform an act with your spouse or significant other when your parent or cousin or nephew or...
But in a way, like...
It's so awkward.
Because, like, you think about like your ancestors and people who aren't even necessarily always being able to look down on you, right? It's like everything you do, they're watching to a certain degree.
I see that explanation as like, I just
put it right there.
I wouldn't think my ancestors would be watching me.
You know, like, you can put it in the same box as that.
What
you know what I mean? Like, can't really ever get away with everything because somebody's always watching.
I am weak. Okay, so what do you guys have going on that you want to share with the audience outside of ancestral people watching you perform certain acts in the bedroom?
The poison card. How interesting.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no. Other than that, we have a lot going on. Really just driving user acquisition to our website, whohasit.co. So if you are interested in checking out with some of your favorite celebrities and athletes and influencers, what kind of products they like to use on their day-to-day. If you like to snack, if you like, shopping and purchasing things,
exotic new items,
and saving money. Everything is at wholesale on Who Has It, so we are very competitive and usually beat other prices and retail options. So yeah, there's all kinds of perks of shopping on Who Has It. You just go to whohasit.co, hit the sign up button, put in your information the same way you would like in Amazon, and then access code again, Cakes or Light or Telly, and then shop.
And today, if you sign up on whohasit.co and you click that sign up option on the bottom, you fill out all the information and you use the code Telly, you have the opportunity to win a free VIP gift box.
Yes, get your free box and sign up today with Who Has It at whohasit.co. And that is it for Telly Talks.
Bye.
See y'all.